Well. Welcome to the One Podcast to Adventure Through Them All, episode number 193. Not sponsored by Pepsi. I am the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by Jordi, Jake, Cody, and surprised he is here with us in the flesh, mega super ultra TikTok influencer, Devin himself.
Hasn't forgotten us yet. That's next week.
We'll see.
I'll never forget about you.
Go follow him on TikTok. He's surpassed all of our friendship, so that's his life now.
It's not. Don't even get on it.
And then
Really?
after you do that, you can listen to Devin give the news, probably for maybe the last time since he's leaving the podcast.
I'm getting fired.
You know, we can't keep him on the payroll. His wages are too much.
Quite literally cannot afford him anymore.
His demands are quite high. So, yeah, this might be the last time we're able to financially afford him. So
I wish I was getting paid in this
But
podcast
you can hear him-
or TikTok.
you can hear his news for the final time probably today. And then we're going to hit the gym, Jake's Power Hour, see what he's been playing. We're going to see what we're all been playing. I picked up a new game, so I'll tell you about that. We're going to hit the Shadow Realm, see what the Shadow knows this week. Movie, show, TV, book, Passion of the Christ. We don't know. We'll find out later. And then we're going to talk a little bit of wrestling. I got a surprise for you guys that you'll love, absolutely adore. And then, Jordi's back. He's going to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole entire episode. He's going to try and set us straight. It's been 192 episodes, and he still has not tried to set us straight. Before we get into all the, the meat and potatoes, that's for Caleb because he never listens. Let's play Do You Know a TOPTERTA? This is where usually I ask you guys a question, but we're sponsored today by Cody. So he's going to ask a question. We're all going to have a little discussion, get a little warmed up for the episode, give a little stretch to our muscles. So it's Cody. Better be good, or he might be on his way out.
Already am. So my whole thing is more of a discussion this week because recently there's been a much bigger uptick of influencers, Devin, turned into doing their own projects and shows and kind of stuff like that. So I want to know how you guys think the future of media is going to be. If we're going to end up to where we're getting like all the Netflix shows, all the cable shows, none of that shit matters anymore. It's just strictly YouTube, Twitch, stuff like that. Because a lot of people already only get their news from stuff like Hassan and Destiny and all them kind of stuff. Because, honestly, most of the time, watching them is more of a credible source than watching any of the, Fox or NBC or anything like that. But there's also, Let's Play shows. People are starting their own shows, like Markiplier in Space. And, Markiplier's doing his own movies and shit now. So, do you guys think we will head towards a future where, cable stations don't just really matter anymore? Are they trying to do too much? Too many shows that flop that don't do anything?
I don't think cable stations matter now.
Fair. Yeah.
I
Are we
agree with
already
Jake.
there?
I think we've reached that point. We just haven't solidified a replacement yet.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I think that YouTubers are by and large going to be not YouTubers in general, content creators in general, are going to be the new celebrities, I think.
I think so, yeah.
But I think that I still think that movies and shit like that are going to come out. I don't think movies or TV shows are going anywhere. It doesn't make sense. But I don't know that it's going to be the same forever either.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's becoming increasingly easier for regular people to make cinematic masterpieces. I think when it comes to movies and TV shows, what we're going to end up seeing is content creators are going to be making their own things. Everyone's going to have their own channel and their own brand. Yeah. And that's who
whoever wants to do it can do it.
Yeah. We're kind of already seeing that now. RDC started as just making shitty little shorts on YouTube, and now they have a con. They have a Twitch.
RDC has a con?
Yeah, DreamCon.
I didn't know
I
that.
think this year was their 5th year, maybe.
No shit.
And I mean, they get it's a successful con. They have a huge turnout. They have everything organized. They have celebrities that come, internet personalities. Like they're doing the thing. Like
Yeah,
they got that going on. They got their YouTube shorts still. They're I think they're working on a movie, or they're working on a short movie or something. But I mean, they're just one tiny example. There's so many people doing that.
Critical
They're
Role.
Critical Role. They're not necessarily making movies. Well, I guess they are
TV shows.
Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, it's across the board. Where content creators, like you said, are going to be the new celebrities, but they're also going to be their own producers and their own camera people. Like, content creators are going to replace Hollywood entirely.
I think so.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering too.
All the dark shit coming out about people in Hollywood, like,
yeah,
it's about to die.
Well,
I don't think we're going to see the end of Hollywood in our lifetime.
Probably not.
It depends, but probably
not the
Hollywood has too much money.
Not the official death. Like, we're not going to see the moment where it's like Hollywood doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
But like, we're kind of already seeing it die.
Yeah. The big thing that content creators haven't figured out, or maybe haven't tried, or maybe haven't been interested in, I don't know, but it's the feature-length films. And some of them are doing it. Some of them are doing it, but it's not like you can watch a content creator's movie and you can tell the difference between that and a big Hollywood production. You know what I mean?
That's one of the reasons why I'm really excited to watch Iron Lung when it does come out. I think it might be out now. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up on that. But because it's something that he worked on with a full crew, full everything. He went like, if you don't know about Markiplier, he's somebody that once he gets an idea in his head, he will learn anything and everything about it and do it on his own and make sure that he knows exactly what to do. And it's just how he is. If he finds a new project, he goes full force into it. So I'm really excited because he learned all this like cinematography stuff. He learned all this producer stuff. Like he went into it fresh and then just basically learned how to become a cinematographer. So I'm excited to see how that kind of turns out. But then like Cutie Cinderella every year runs the streamies. And that gets like, that's just been popping off more and more each year that she does it. And it's actually a pretty well put together show. And I mean, who knows? Does that end up taking over the Grammys and Emmys and all that kind of stuff eventually? Like, it's an interesting switch to see that. Like,
I think we still have the old guard of Hollywood to contend with still.
Yeah.
Until that old guard goes out, I don't think we're gonna see the big change. But I don't know. People are looking at Hollywood actors in a different light nowadays too. Yeah. I saw somebody shitting on Tom Holland the other day, saying that, wow, his only memorable role, which isn't true, but his only memorable role is playing Spider-Man. Okay,
right.
That's Spider-Man, dude. Like,
yeah,
that's like the biggest superhero of all time, and you're like trying to shit on him because his biggest role and his like most like successful role is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I also think some of it hinges on how good at acting these content creators and future content creators are. Because if you're a bad actor, now don't get me wrong, a lot of young folks these days don't really care how good or bad something is. They just like, hey, okay, I like it. I'll like it. That's cool to like. Let's like it.
Yeah.
So I guess it might not matter, but like to me, I can't watch a movie.
For sure.
I can't watch a movie with bad acting or a TV show with bad acting unless like it's so bad that we just make fun of it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I am on that. Hey, if it gets TV studios to start dropping seasons more than once every 4 years, let's do it.
Well, and then like there's so many shows.
Hold up. Snow doesn't need to be rolling his eyes like he likes it. Nobody likes having to wait 4 years for a season of a television show to come out when Supernatural, the greatest TV show of all time, dropped year after year.
Well, and
on schedule.
There's a very large rise in all these shows just being pushed out, and then like they're not renewed, or they don't know if they're renewed.
But and
or...
the thing about it is these shows are not just being pushed out. These shows are taking eons to make for some reason.
And a lot of times they're not that good.
Right. They keep doing so many of them because then you have stuff like Chaos that, you know, me and Jordi can both attest to. An amazing show. No idea if it's getting a second season or not. It should. The writer wants it to, but the Netflix might have ran out of money by then, or ran out of their budget or whatever.
It just came out, so you won't know for 2 years if it's getting a second season, and then they'll start making a year after that, and then who knows?
Fucking Moon Knight, super successful Marvel show. Don't know if it's getting a second season because they haven't figured out if they want to or can afford to or not yet.
I can afford it.
They can certainly afford it.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess that's not really the right. If it's in their budget too. I mean, it's come out already after the Deadpool 3 movie that's why the Gambit movie never happened, because they couldn't find a place for it to fit and didn't know if it was a good spot or where to bring it in. And clearly shows that people want a Gambit movie. People want to see more of that Gambit. But
here's my 3 cents. I think we went from like the big blockbuster movies into like the independent movies, into like the TV series. Now we're heading to like the, you know, the content creator stuff. And I think it's just going to go back up to, you know, people are going to be so sick and tired of every single person trying to put something out, you know, and then we're going to like, hey, we want some more actual TV series. Hey, we want some big, huge, you know, blockbuster movies, like stuff like that. So I think it's just a roller coaster ride.
Yeah, the stuff will figure itself out in the end. There will be a place for all things. Who knows? Just normal old cable could come back. Except instead of the channels,
shows could come back.
Cable could come back with everybody's, you know, putting out these packages and.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, the
streaming stuff.
You put out all these packages. You can have like a content creator network. Like, oh, here are these content creator shows. Like, I could see that being like a channel.
Yeah.
The future's bleak.
Earth is a round shape, I guess. I don't know.
Time is a weird too.
Yes, it is. As long as we don't start getting shows that are completely written by AI or some shit like that, I'll be fine.
Oh, that's coming, Cody.
Yeah, I know. But I just hope
you don't have to like it, but it's coming.
I can't imagine. Like, I'm so picky about the stuff that I do. I couldn't imagine being okay with like, a computer program wrote this. Let's do it.
Well,
exactly as is.
Speaking on that, did you guys see what I can never say his name right.
Oh, please try.
Guillermo del Toro. Did you see what he said about AI?
I did not.
He said that basically AI can only make pretty looking screensavers, but it can't get emotion. It can't get people to mourn the loss of their child. It can't get feelings. So he doesn't think that anybody ever really has to worry about AI taking over art, because
if AI works like they want it to, it will be able to convey those things. But I agree with him right now for sure. I just couldn't let AI write something for me, is what I should say. Like,
yeah, not anything meaningful. If it's just like a joke thing to like fuck around, sure, whatever. But like,
bruh, just pulls out an Uncrustable.
Listen, you know he's got them never-ending pockets of snacks.
It's not.
Oh, shit.
It's the choice of snack, though.
He just pulled it out.
Uncrustable.
Bro, like, pulled it out from under his, like, out of his pocket. That's where it was thawing.
It's like Snow's pocket Oreos.
What's wrong? Hold on. What's wrong with Uncrustables?
Nothing.
Nothing's wrong with them. It's just
it's a weird thing to keep in your pocket. Was it wrapped at least? I didn't see it.
First of all, it wasn't in my pocket.
He just pulled out a raw Uncrustable out of his pocket.
Raw.
Yeah. No protection.
No, at the end of raw.
Roll.
Raw.
Yeah, no protection right out of the pocket.
It's my favorite fruit, a strawberry. All right, we can move on.
Cody's like here spilling his guts about AI and how sad it is that the
This
future's
man's
coming to
fine.
that. He's like, oh, I have an Uncrustable in my pocket.
Oh shit, forgot I put that there.
All right, Cody. Thank you. You're not fired.
Thanks.
Speaking of people who probably aren't returning next week, Devin, would you please give us the news?
Oh, I will. And I want it to be known clearly and cogently. If I'm not here next week or any week after, it's because I was fired from the podcast by some of my best friends in the world. I was let go by them. They forced me out of their own free will, their own volition, their own bullying. Do you have another one? Bruh. I didn't even see you pull that one out. That was like some fucking Penn and Teller stuff. Just a magician with the Uncrustables.
Man, he been thawing that under one of his boob flats or something.
One of his boobs.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin boyz.
All right, so like I was saying, if I'm gone, it's because Snow fired me, which would be hurtful to me. He wouldn't blink an eye. Anyway, speaking of laying people off and firing them, not blinking an eye, and not giving a shit at all, Microsoft laid off another 650 people, bringing the total since acquiring Blizzard to 2,500 people laid off.
Jesus.
They said it's been to minimize disruption while enabling them to do their best work.
I bet.
Hey, you have friends at work? I better fire them.
Yeah. Well, the disruption is probably just people, to be honest.
Yeah, well, when you're making games look worse than they did on 360, it's fine.
Yeah,
Speaking of making games worse, you guys see the Dead Island remaster?
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Looks much worse than the original.
why do a remaster? Didn't it just come out like not too well?
No,
I don't know.
The 2006 version or whatever one came out. 2006.
Oh, I guess
Anyway, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Speaking of remasters, Borderlands Theater Run is over and it made $31 million on a $150 million budget. So, $120 million down the drain. Probably worth it though. Jack Black is Claptrap. If you guys held on to your old iPhones because you had Flappy Bird on there, you can get rid of them now because Flappy Bird's coming back to iOS and Android in 2025.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
There's a few people that paid $1,000 for a cell phone that are going to be very upset about that.
And they deserve it. Game, I know they did. They stopped playing the game. There's no way they continued to play Flappy Bird.
No.
I'd be curious to find why they think it's a good idea to bring Flappy Bird back. It's been gone so long, people have made better versions of it.
Right.
Like unless it's like a remastered version.
It's nostalgia, bro. It's
Maybe
like,
it's
I can tap this. I can tap the screen.
That'll last for about as long as it did the first time.
Sell it for 50 cents. Come on, they're making bank off of it. People are dumb.
I'm sure
People are dumb. Hey, GT characters were confirmed for Sparking Zero. Comes out next month.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 4, Goku and Vegeta, and Gogeta. And with Kid Goku, or is it Kid Goku? It's adult Goku turned into a kid. Omega Shinron. Probably means Nova Shinron and stuff's coming too. I think the full roster reveal tomorrow as we record this, so by Friday, if you're listening to this.
Baby
go
as
on.
well.
Yeah. Baby's there too. Grade 8 baby. Yeah, so tomorrow or Friday, you're listening to this, you think, man, I wonder what characters are coming out. Yeah, just check it out.
I'm excited.
Yeah, okay. The green range changes from shot to shot in NBA 2K25. Rhythm shooters will have a significant boost to their jump shots compared to regular shooters. So, I've seen some clips. People are just leaving wide open 3-point shooters just wide open because they can't hit a shot. I haven't played, so I don't really know how it works.
Shooting's fucking ass in this game.
Is it?
But
Yeah.
it's apparently hard. Very hard. It's kind of crazy. Burger King is doing an Adams Family collab in October. This will include a Wednesday Whopper, churro fries, not chicken fries, but churro fries. And I'm sure a couple other things, but those were all I saw. I do let you know. I do enjoy Burger King's Whopper collabs.
Yeah.
I have to say, I do.
I enjoyed
Bigfoot
the last
Life.
Whopper I had.
Yep. Speaking of Whoppers, Bigfoot Life is a survival game where you play as Bigfoot, and you just live. All you do is be Bigfoot.
Okay.
You eat, you shit, you run around. It's coming in 2025. Before the Switch 2 has even been confirmed, the first game has been confirmed for the Switch 2. It is a sequel to My Time at Portia. I don't know what My Time at Portia is. It looked like a little JRPG. But it was the first confirmed Switch 2 game. Also, probably not going to be the Switch 2, but I saw some quote unquote leaks and the new system and these leaked photographs. Like, had to literally just be a Switch. So I'm really hoping that's not the case, but who knows. Dragon's Dogma 2 update added a casual mode. So if you want to go back and play it, it has a casual mode. I did not think that. I actually thought the game was too easy. Once I got the magic bow, I killed like 4 dragons in a row, no problem. But then I couldn't get an NPC to appear, and that's where I got stuck. The Vessel of Hatred expansion is coming out for Diablo 4 on October 8th. Anybody here going to be back on Diablo? No? Not fun? Understandable. Just asking. I didn't play. I'm just based on what my friends said and did and how little they played. Yeah, I'm just guessing. A GTA 6 delay could be coming, but we won't know until May 2025, according to a former Rockstar developer. Could he just be salty? He's a former developer. Could he be onto something? I don't know. All I know is I think it's hilarious to say, yeah, could be a delay. Won't know until May next year, though.
Right.
There's a delay on the message about the delay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mega Man and Brawlhalla, September 25th. If every character did not play the exact same, boy, that'd be a fun game.
Right.
Batman's getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. If anybody cared, Batman, not an actor who plays Batman, just Batman.
Sure. Yeah.
Skate early access announced for sometime in 2025.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Jake.
The beta play. Yeah, there's another playtest coming this month. I think it was next month. Yeah, early access next year. Looked. Here's a spooky one. A burst of radio waves from deep space have reached Earth after 8 billion years. Scientists don't know where they came from. Just deep space. 8 billion years old. Shout out.
Wonder what it sounds like.
Cody, just in time for you to leave this stupid game. Chucky is coming to Magic the Gathering. More spooky IPs will be announced in the coming days. Ghostbusters is one of them.
Yep. I already seen both of those.
Speaking of spooky, but in a hot way, Joe Manganiello is announced to play Crocodile. And Lara Bova is playing Nico Robin in live-action One Piece. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the behind-the-scenes stuff they released today?
I saw it, but I did not watch it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was at work. I was work. Star Wars Jedi's final chapter, quote unquote, is currently in development at Respawn Entertainment, and this is according to EA. It's a great couple games, honestly. And this next thing could be false. I don't know. I tried to look it up. All I saw were speculations and teases and rumors and things that may be true. Supernatural could be coming back for a limited series in 2025. Allegedly, everybody's on board. Jared Padalecki says he for sure sees himself putting on that flannel once more. Misha Collins, of course, he wants back in it.
Of course he does. He's a good brother.
Yeah, all 10 episodes.
At least they're calling it a limited series. 7-Eleven stores in Singapore will be offering their first ever stamp promo cards. It is a Lapras. No set release date, not like any one of us are getting unless we hit the internet, but it is in English. Only out in Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines. 7-Eleven stamp on it, though. Looks fantastic. The next 7-star Terra Raid battle is Grass Terra type Superior. It's going to run from September 20th through September 22nd, and again a week later from September 27th through the 29th. So the next 2 weekends. I think me, Snow, and Caleb will probably catch one the weekend of the 27th. Sounds like a good way to spend our time together.
He probably sold the game.
Caleb? All right. Me and Snow will do it while Caleb watches. Like the cuck he is. Pokemon won a $15 million lawsuit against the Chinese company who made a mobile game called Pocket Monster Reissue. And they sued him for just straight up using Pokemon.
They had Ash in it too, I read.
Yep, Ash and Pikachu. The cover was like Pikachu straight just from the yellow box art. But so they won a $15 million lawsuit, but the game made over $40 million.
Damn.
So they made
They had a reason for it.
Can't blame them. Yeah, so that's all the news. Great knowing you guys. Like I said, if I'm gone, it's because Snow fired me. There's no other news.
That's it?
That's it.
Man. Thank you for all you've done for us.
Everything you've ever done.
We appreciate you.
Are you firing me now?
No. We want you to stay, but, we know you can't.
Well, just like Leonardo DiCaprio and anyone who's barely 18, I'm not fucking leaving. Sorry, I don't know.
Any other news?
Borderline. P. Diddy going to jail.
He's in jail.
All right, P. Diddy's in jail.
Got denied bail. Good.
So that Odell Beckham and Justin Bieber video, he was probably doing that. Sorry, Justin.
Also, his entire family lost their passport.
Oh.
The baby got their passport taken away.
They said we ain't taking no chances.
Right.
All right, well, great way to end on that. It's time for Jake's Power Hour.
You got a new game to talk about?
Minecraft.
Nope, it's a new game.
Minecraft.
And we blame Jordi for this one.
Bubba.
Recently picked up a game known as TCG Card Game Shop Simulator.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were already playing this.
Nope. I had talked about it before.
Mm.
Never played it.
How far?
I'm letting 10 customers play card game in the shop.
Oh.
10?
Yeah. Well, that's the task.
Oh, that's your task. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like 10 at a time.
No, I don't think I can fit 10 people in here.
Got you.
It's a simulator. it's like you're playing as Martin, except you also get to open up packs.
Yeah.
And if you get good pulls, you can sell the good pulls on sale. The card packs are called Tetramon.
Oh,
So very similar to something we all love and play. It's pretty fun so far. It's chill. You can just kind of sit back and watch your store thrive.
that's my dream. That's my dream, man.
You can eventually hire people
Oh, can you?
to like run the operations while you're stocking, or vice versa.
Oh yeah.
Man,
I have-
that's my dream, man.
Just before we got on the podcast, I unlocked D20s.
Oh, really?
I have the first 3 colors of dice sets,
Nice.
so I'm selling those now. I'm
How
about
much
to
you
buy a
sell-
second table so I can get
How much
people.
can you sell D20s for?
$20, I think.
God damn.
I don't
Good
remember off
lord.
the top of my head,
How
but
much you selling the packs for?
don't remember. It's been a minute since I actually looked at the price. But I don't know about you, but the way I strategize my pricing is I set it to market value first. I
Mhm.
up it by 10%, and then I round up to the next dollar. And
Oh.
like that almost always sells, no problem.
Really?
Mhm.
I just did like
If I get
50 cents
cards,
over.
if I get cards, like single cards that are worth more than like $30, I'll do the same thing. I'll set market price, add 10%, but then instead of just rounding up to the next dollar, depending on how much the card is at base, I might round it up like $5 or $6.
Right.
And that's been working perfect for me. I can barely keep up with my store at this point.
I wonder if you can eventually like grade cards and shit like that.
I don't know. I
Get
do know.
Get a
that
PSA 10 guppy.
there's apparently an update coming in the next month or two.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the cards actually have stats.
Yeah.
When the update rolls around, you're actually going to be able to play the game.
Oh, no shit.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's cool. That's cool. How do I turn on the light? Flicking the
On
switch.
TCG.
Yeah. I figured it out. But yeah, I've just been I named it Jakey Boys Cards.
Good name.
And right now I'm just selling single packs. Soon I'll be able to buy booster boxes. Selling by the booster box, you know? We're chill.
I'm about ready to purchase the ability to sell battle ready decks.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What time do you keep your store open till?
9. I go until like the timer stops.
I don't know, there's a timer.
Yeah, if you watch like the clock of what time it is,
Mm.
it'll stop at 9 p.m. until you end the day.
I'm about to rip some packs real quick.
How much was this game?
$11.
Here you go, Devin.
Nah, it's got to be real.
It's gotta be real.
All right. So what's the rating?
Oh, I give this like a 7 out of 10.
Agreed. Good rating.
7 out of 10. It's I don't know that it'll keep my attention for a super long time. But you know, it's something fun to just fuck around with.
Sounds like the most fun a guy could have.
Thank you.
Well, honestly, what I get out of it the most is like I'm addicted to pulling for cards, but I don't have to pay money to pull for these cards.
That's funny. How many cards are available in the game? Do you know?
I don't know because there are 8 possible sets that you can get, and I can only open the first 2. So I don't know.
Do you know how many cards are in the sets you can open?
I don't. And if there's a way to see it, I haven't found it yet.
But is there a good
I could
amount? Like
probably Google it.
you're not running into a bunch of like duplicates.
There are a lot of duplicates. Yes. I've opened an entire box of cards, not like an ETB size box, like a package box that you get to fill your shelves. I've opened an entire box and got like nothing worth more than $2.
Really?
So
Just
it's
like
like the
their
real
life.
experience. Yeah.
But then like you can open one box and get all shit, but then one card is worth 2,500.
Oh, damn. Sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Sounds like Pokemon back in 2021 or 2020.
I bought a collection today just because the Greninja art was immaculate.
You get any good pulls?
No. I did buy some. I bought some packs and got a Petulant though.
There you go. You gonna build Petra?
I was thinking about just building a poison, but I'm probably really gonna build Roaring Moon for playing in real life.
Oh, not into the meta decks, are you?
Roaring Moon's fun, man.
It is. It is very fun.
I finally got my first one hit KO with the poison.
Nice.
That's fun. Turn 1, just win the
Yeah.
game.
Does feel good.
Big fan. Hey, speaking of, I think I'm about to build Zoroark V-Star.
Mhm.
I think it's V-Star. With
The
Terapagos. Yeah. Yeah, with Terapagos and Area Zero.
Yeah.
Because if you can get damage counters on like all the Pokemon on the bench, you can do like 400 damage, and that's knocking everything out.
Yeah.
And that's every turn. That's not like you can only do it every other turn or anything. That's just
Yeah.
Just keep
Yeah.
on doing it.
Yep. Sounds fun.
Well, thanks, Devin.
What? For what? Why are you thanking me in such a solemn tone? Somber, like I stole all of your animals.
All right, Cody, you've been playing a game.
Yeah. So mine though is a game that everybody can play for free. It is called What Beats Rock. It is on
Cody.
a website called whatbeatsrock.com. So the goal of the game is what beats rock? Your usual obvious answer is paper. Then, all right, fine. What beats paper? Sure, you can say scissors or you can say whatever. Okay, fine. What beats that? All right, what beats that? Okay, what beats that? And you keep going and going and going until you eventually run out of things that doesn't beat whatever you say. And it goes up to like concepts. Like we were playing, me and Jeannie, and at one point we got to like what beats God? Turns out science.
Science, hey, that makes
And
sense.
yeah, and like it goes that deep, and like it's, I don't know, man. It's so much fun. It's such a like silly little game, but it's one of those you can just kind of sink hours into. And then they also have on the website itself, you can create your own version. So some people have made like small to large, what's bigger than a grain of sand, and then you'll just go like keep going up and try and do as like much as you can. Or they have like try and find a Pokemon battle, what beats Rattata. Like people have made this like such cool versions of it. But yeah, it is such a randomly wild game that it's one of those that I feel like people should just play.
It's on a website?
Yep, whatbeatsrock.com.
All
Nice
right.
and simple. It's
Well,
I'm stumped already.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, you go into it and thinking like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fucking easy, but like, then you sit there and go, well, okay, hold on, what does beat? Because like you get to scissors and you're like, all right, well, what beats scissors? Or you can do like hammer, baseball bat. All right, whatever. Well, what beats those? So it's a lot of fun. If you ever for some reason come to police though, donuts do not beat police.
So it's fake.
You know what beats police?
Other police. Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. It's one of those little like so dumb it's fun type things. I guess I shouldn't say dumb. Simple. So simple that it's fun.
You like simple fun.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I recently picked up a new game. Call
Yeah?
of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Boy. Yeah.
Played season 5 just so I can get Rhea Ripley. So
there you go.
All you need, honestly.
now their season 6 started today, so back into it until FIFA 25 comes out next week.
And they added the spooky stuff now, right?
It is spooktacular.
Like the jump scares and shit.
That is back. They got Michael Myers in there, Terrifiers in there, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
FC 25 next week.
Ooh.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows.
It's time for Cody's biggest segment of the day. What does the shadow knows this week?
Yeah, so to start this off, I got a bone to pick. So today is the release of Agatha Knows All Along. However,
Told you, Devin.
however, those motherfuckers decided to put it to where it doesn't release until 9 p.m. our time.
They've been doing that, bro.
No, they haven't.
Mm-hmm.
No, because
I
I've been
don't
keeping
remember
up with the show. This is the first time that I've ever had to had to wait to watch it.
Maybe it's just other things.
So today will not be Agatha All Along because they're a bunch of fucks. Instead,
we thought you were going to show up because you were watching that.
no, I could be watching it now though. Doing a live review.
Wow.
Anyway.
Hell yeah.
But instead, there is
Hell yeah.
a movie that I was interested in after finishing Chaos, which I mean, also I can go into Chaos too. But it's a movie called Uglies.
Saw a preview for that today.
It's I'll be honest, it's pretty good. There's some like I don't know. It's an interesting concept and it's a pretty decent movie. It's not groundbreaking or anything like that, but it was a fun watch. It was good. The whole setting is, the futuristic, post-apocalyptic, whatever. I don't know why I don't know why I can't say that right now. Futuristic, like into the earth, so they have to figure something out, kind of stuff. But now every time someone turns 16, they go through a complete transformation surgery and get turned into a pretty version of themselves. And everybody who doesn't have that surgery is called ugly. Just straight up, they are called uglies. And it's following the main character who her best friend is going through the transformation. And then here in a few months, it's her 16th birthday, so she'll be going through it. And it's just leading up to all that, and there's some deep secrets and other things going on. There's an area called the Smoke that nobody's allowed to go to or knows if it exists or not. And yeah, so the whole movie is about her journey up to her transformation surgery. It's good. Like I said, it's nothing groundbreaking. A lot of it is a bit yeah, okay, a little predictable, but the they try to have the like badass hero moment lines, but one of them was, "You don't have to trust me, you just have to follow me." Which, in order to follow you, I need to trust that you are not going to kill me. So that's kind of one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. But it worked. They were just like, yeah, okay. Makes sense to me, brother. So I was like,
That's politician talk.
yeah, right. Like, why would I follow you if I don't trust you? This is stupid as fuck, but okay. I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10. The acting was pretty good. You know, I don't know if any of the actors or actresses are known people. I don't think so. But it's a Netflix movie. It's fine. It's about just under 2 hours. I think it's like an hour 42. But I don't know. If you don't have anything else to watch and you're looking for something, it's worth it.
Yeah, so I was missing Supernatural, so I thought I wanted to watch something Supernatural adjacent. So I started watching this movie called 10-Inch Hero. I think that's what it was called. Now I'm questioning myself. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Brittany was talking to me about it today.
Yeah, Jensen Ackles is in it,
Oh, okay.
and he plays like an early 2000s alt young person. Right, he wears a kilt, a shirt with something like hilarious on it. Every scene he's in, colored hair, piercings, tattoos that really look terrible. But it's like a romantic comedy kind of, where like everybody finds love in the end of the movie. But it's just like a silly romp through like just through a story. Like this girl moves to town, trying to start a new life or whatever. But in reality, she moved to town because when she was 15, she had a baby and she had to put her baby up for adoption, but she didn't want to. So she came to this town to try and find her baby. But the kid she found was not actually her baby, although it had the same name and the dad had the same name. But they got together in the end. There was this other girl named Tish who she fucked everybody. I'm sorry, she had sex with everybody. Like that was her thing. Whenever they'd come, they all worked at a sandwich shop. When people came in the sandwich shop, she'd be like, I've never had no guy's ever made me had an orgasm before. And they were like, I can change that, and she'd just go home with them. Well, turns out she started dating this guy, but then this guy had a roommate he was always hanging out with. Well, eventually she finds out like these guys are kind of into having threesomes together with the girls, and then she calls him gay eventually, and he's like, "Don't you ever say that?" Blah blah blah. We find out the guy that owns the sandwich shop went to Vietnam, killed a bunch of people so he can fight. And this other girl in the movie, she's dating somebody online, but then she goes to meet him, and she finds out he's actually hot, and so she freaks out because she's not hot, and she runs away. Then Jensen Ackles is mad at her because, like, why would girls do that? Like, that guy wanted to meet you. You broke his heart, probably. So one night he IMs him back on AOL Instant Messenger from the work computer, and then they eventually meet in the sandwich shop, fall in love. It's a beautiful story. I mean, eventually Jensen Ackles gets with Tish, who's the girl who was having sex with everybody. Funny story. That's actually his wife now. In real life.
Neil.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's funny. She plays in the One Tree Hill.
Uh-huh.
She also plays a girl that just has sex with everybody.
Because she looks like she has sex with everybody. I mean, she's hot, so what are you gonna do? Right? Yeah. And then at the end of the movie, he cuts his hair, puts on normal clothes, and he looks like, Dean Winchester and whoever Jensen Ackles played in Days of Our Lives. So he's hot. Yeah, fun movie.
That sounds exactly like what happens in Supernatural.
I said Supernatural adjacent. Oh, and the girl who moved to town because she sold her baby. She can draw.
She can draw?
Yeah, she's an artist.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, and the girl on the computer she's never had sex. She's a virgin. She'd never had an orgasm. So Jensen Ackles' wife and the other girl who moved to town because she sold her baby. They like sat down in the hallway while they gave her a vibrator and like told her to go to work until she finished. You don't see any of it, but she's a new woman when she leaves the room.
What year was this movie?
2007.
That sounds about right.
Just about that time.
Sean Patrick Flannery's in it too. The guy who's not Norman Reedus in Boondock Saints.
Ah.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Cool.
He looks like a Dane Cook in the movie.
Now or
Like when Dane Cook was doing Vicious Circles around the same time.
when he was not chubby.
When he didn't look like an old man. Yes.
That sounds like a great movie. Thank you for all you do.
I hate that I let you down so hard.
Yeah, I One Piece, you know. We got through the Sabo Ace Luffy arc and when they were a kid. Don't know what happened to Sabo after that. And now
We'll never find out.
we got Hawkeye coming back home to where Zoro landed after he got booped. So Zoro and Mihawk were talking. Everybody got the news of what happened with Luffy and Marineford and Ace and all that. So they're all freaking out trying to get back to Sabaody. So.
Do you like the ghost girl from Punk Hazard?
Huh?
Do you like the little ghost girl that hangs out with all of them?
She's fine. I don't know. Hawkeye's
He's
just
a good brother.
he's just my favorite. Mr. Mihawk, I love him.
You love me, Hawk.
So you forgot a couple news that we kind of went over. Passion of the Christ 2 is going to be filming next year.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did forget that.
Rest in peace, Tito
Tito Ortiz.
Jackson.
I didn't see that.
I didn't need it.
She said R.I.P. Jimmy Uso or something like that.
Yeah, what happened with that? Let's talk some wrestling. What happened with that?
Rest in peace, Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
Is it because of his career or is he actually his health?
I hope it's his
know.
career.
Jacob has Rikishi's phone number. He could text him.
Huh?
You have
you
Rikishi's-
and Rikishi are buddies.
You literally live in the same town as him.
You worked with him. Same promotions.
Have I?
Yeah.
Please name one.
WCWO.
False.
RPW. RRWW.
False.
WCW.
Yeah, I forgot about that stint I had.
Yeah, speaking of that, are we allowed to announce October 12th?
You know, I don't know, but I was gonna do it like in the coming days anyway, so
All right,
sure.
yeah.
No, hey, let's do it. No, go on, drop it.
October 12th for Upstart, right? In
Upstart, yep.
where's that at?
Rushville, I think it said.
Rushville, Indiana. The Awakening, the only Awakening, Devin Bliss, myself, taking on the Upstart Tag Team Champions, right?
Yep, funkin' fresh.
You guys are gonna beat up them young boys.
Well, yeah.
We're certainly gonna give our best.
Babyface days are over, brother.
We're gonna be mean.
I can only assume we got to turn it on.
Okay, we'll turn it up like Rikishi did.
Turn it up.
Anything good on AEW?
Don't know.
The Grizzled Young Veterans wrestled FTR last Saturday. Don't know if it was good. Chris Jericho wrestled Orange Cassidy today.
Yes, if there was anything good.
Oh, I don't know if it's been good or not, really. Darby Allin attacked
John Moxley.
BCC.
Mox goat kind of goaded him into challenging him for the number one contenders.
Mhm.
Did that happen?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So nothing really good is happening in AEW.
Tony Schimmel, jeez. Tony Schiavone's in the ring right now.
What happened with Tony Chimmel?
He got hit in the balls by a shirt gun, a shirt cannon. He wasn't happy about that. Did we see that?
How could I not miss it? A Day in the Life of Tony Khan aired today.
Oh, it aired today? I thought it was going to air soon.
FS1, 7:30.
Oh, that's right. It came on before. You watch it?
Not my owner, so.
No, you're mixing them up.
Not my owner.
I think that was abolished in 1860.
I'd say Pat Bolin, but I think he died.
Probably a little after that, but I guess we'll wait on
Sam Walton's, I think, is the owner now.
You were doing front, like
CM Punk showed up in NXT. Randy Orton's about to wrestle. What's his name?
Javon Evans.
It's gonna be interesting.
Should be good.
It's gonna be a good RKO.
Woj retired from the ESPN. That's not wrestling related, but guys.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Ain't nobody dropping news now. Sham Charania. What are we gonna do? He doesn't drop anything.
Brooklyn Nets are trading Ben Simmons.
Oh my god, Ben Simmons
Yeah.
retire.
To the Golden State Warriors, about to win a title.
Oh, he is about to be their linchpin.
Here's what?
Their pin,
Um.
holding them together.
All right, so the last thing, big surprise. We are gonna do TOPTERTA Pick'ems for It's Not Dead Yet, day 1.
Oh.
So,
Oh, goody.
we are in some of these matches. We might know the outcome of it, so
Oh, come on, wrestling's not fake.
I don't know the outcome of any matches.
Me neither.
All right. Well, we have a few matches that have already been announced. They could change within the next week and a half, but we'll talk about them. Give some thoughts. Try and be nice.
Yeah, we'll try.
I love that he looked directly at you.
And gave you the dad look.
Yeah, like, we're gonna be nice.
Well, I don't know why you have to look at me.
Yeah,
He's
You're
the
mean, Devin.
He's the one who goads me into saying things. Don't shake your head at the camera like that.
I've never seen Snow go to anything in his life.
You calling me Kamala?
A goat.
Is that what you're calling?
Bro, I don't even know what that means.
Oh man.
All I know is you want me to say the things you want me to.
You think I'm Kamala Harris? Is that what you're saying? I'm baiting you into things.
Are you gaslighting me right now?
Hey, so you know what? Cards subject to change, right? Am I right?
Yep.
And it probably
You are right.
Tony Deppen versus Eric Douglas.
Tony.
Tony.
I didn't
Sure.
I honestly like where'd Eric Douglas go?
I don't think he went anywhere.
I don't think I've seen him. I haven't even seen him on Facebook. Well, I don't really scroll Facebook like that, but I haven't heard from Eric Douglas in eons. Years.
He used to stream.
Eric Douglas?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The only stream I ever see is Bless.
Is he still doing it?
No.
No.
No. He'll hop on, play Risk of Rain and won't stream again for 2 years.
I'm also going with Tony Deppen. He probably hates me, but I like Tony Devin. He's a good
Nah,
guy.
he can't. I'm gonna guess he doesn't hate you since he wasn't in my inbox just talking shit about you. Because he was in there talking shit about
Devin
many
Bliss
folks.
taking on the Spider, Jonah, taking on Ecstatic.
Oh, Devin Bliss.
Is it? Do I vote for this?
Do you know the outcome of this?
I don't.
You
I
can't
have-
vote for it because you have power in dictating what the finish is going to be. So you can't.
I do have two finishes in mind. Sorry, Matt Ecstatic, but neither involve you winning. So
You know what? I'll go ahead and give you a point, just because you're in the match.
hey, it's you're the point master.
Yeah, I'll go Devin. Why not?
Debbie boy.
Devin.
Burp.
Who else is gonna
Hey.
win other than Devin?
Appreciate that about you.
Jonah or Ecstatic.
Is it Jay Spider? Is that what he's going by, or did he drop the J?
I assume it's still Jay Spider. I don't know.
This
Matt
is-
Ecstatic 6'5".
It's like wrestling. It's like wrestling Caleb, but Flamboys Christmas. Tommy Flambeau, Bolton Sellers, the Flamboys taking on Castro, Craze and Carnage. Who's the Craze and Carnage? Who are those?
Chris, I actually have no idea.
I was going to go with Castro because he's the only one I know.
I think Castro's the best one in the match. Castro's great.
Yeah, we'll go with Castro. I like him.
Now I think he is. Yes,
Good brother.
Now, okay.
I'm going with the Flambeaus.
Of course you are.
Probably.
Be like
I mean, I actually do think they will win, but I'm picking Castro.
Are they all named Chris on that team?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Hell yeah.
Y'all going with the Chris's?
You can't let Tommy Flambeau can't win. Have you seen him?
He's a firefighter. Loves Penn
He
State.
is. Yeah, he loves Penn State. You know who else loves Penn State? I won't say it.
Say it.
No, I better not. I get looked at.
This is the first time ever match. First time ever. Twisted Outcast is taking on Combat Kid.
Twisted Outcast.
Yeah, go with Craig.
What? Just Combat Kid? Is that his name?
Yeah, he dropped the other part of his name.
That's smart moving. The year of our Lord. Craig. Twisted Outcast.
Love
Twisted.
Greg.
I love Craig. Me and him had a decent
Craig.
match.
Yeah, you did.
Someone
Greg
say
took us to a Halloween party once.
I'd like to wrestle Craig like now, as opposed to
what?
back when I couldn't wrestle.
Thick.
He is thick.
That Halloween party was a fun
I just had a terrible
No, it was
match with
not
him.
a fun time. That Halloween party was terrible.
And I'm not gonna be mean to that girl, but a girl who looked like she did shut the door right in my face.
Hasn't got
I'll
over it.
never, bruh. No, like she was clearly inebriated and unfortunate in more than one way. She just shut the door on us, on me. I was the one first in line. It was great.
We have a
Yeah.
Survivor Series match. Team Pennsylvania taking on the World.
This is a Survivor Series match?
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit. I need to get out early.
Pennsylvania is represented by I don't know his work name, Mr. Nimo. B
I don't know
Cubed,
either. Oh, Drake Genocide.
Drake Genocide. There we go. We got Drake Genocide, B Cubed, Corey Seitz. Is that his work name?
Who cares?
I
Mr.
don't know.
Marky Nas.
Mark Wakabayashi.
Yeah, he lost to Joey Chestnut. Go USA. And Loco from LWF.
That's so funny. He's not showing up.
That's fine. taking on the world, led by our boy Chongo, Alex Olson, Rockin' Rivera, Killa K, and whatever Josh's work name is. I don't remember.
Who's Josh?
Saint Vengeance brother, right?
Josh Wesker.
Yes, Josh Wesker. I'm going for the world, even though, Pennsylvania's probably going to win.
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm gonna vote for Pennsylvania.
Really?
I get my free point because I don't get a choice, right?
Sure.
Technically, he didn't extend that to you.
That's true.
You think they're gonna give the world the win? You think the booker is not putting Pennsylvania over?
I want to go with the world because I'd rather go with the world.
I'm picking the world too. It's got Big Chong in it.
I'll go with the world too. I'll stick with
It's got Deathmatch Chongo.
Yeah, deathmatch.
I only pick my boys. I'm going with the world.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Sticking with the world.
Listen, I'm gonna get out in like 13 seconds, but
Shut up! You're sole survivor.
oh god.
over under the amount of people who have worked in like 10 years in this match.
Hey, it's been 2 years for me.
Regularly.
B Cube said it has been 13 years in his little promo.
Yeah, Drake Genocide said it's been 10. 10, something like that.
This is gonna be a fucking shit fest.
I was actually trying to think like who on the show wrestles, period, still.
Combat Kid, you guys.
Yeah, so us, me, and Snow, that's 3. Tony, obviously, Matt
Tony.
Ecstatic.
Rad.
Brad Rockin does.
Olsen,
Olsen does not wrestle.
does he not?
Craig?
Nope.
Craig's
Craig
kinda-
and Castro does. I don't know. Craig
I think
is
Craig
very
does.
sparse.
Oh.
No, he's
Nick?
very, very sparse. He didn't say Nick at all. Oh, we didn't pick that tag team match.
Well, I'm trying to get through it. We have a
Oh,
tag
I
team
thought-
championship
sorry.
match.
Sorry.
I don't know what tag team championship it's going for, but Revival, JBYWN, I don't know. Purple Haze.
No.
Who's on to Purple Haze?
Is that
Matt Nix, right?
well? Yeah, but is it? I don't know the other person. I thought it
Is it
Domi,
Matt Nix?
I think so.
You thought it was who?
Domi.
No, it's not Domi.
Domi's booked.
Yeah, Domi's book. Yeah, look, I'm probably not gonna know these tag teams.
Healing Process. Do we know them?
No
Nope.
idea.
We,
No,
we,
Purple Haze because I think it has Matt Nix in it, and I
we
love
know
Matt.
we know Danny Devine and BRB, right?
I know them, yes.
Matt no,
And-
Individually.
And we know Unnatural Causes.
I do now.
Soy
Who's in
Boy
that?
and Clayton Cross.
Going
Sorry.
Purple Haze.
I'm going Nick if it's in Purple Haze. If not, I'm gonna go literally any of the other teams.
Okay, Purple Haze it is for you.
Yeah.
I'll pick the unnatural causes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go with Unnatural Causes.
I'll go with Purple Haze.
You want to find a t-shirt, right?
Cody?
Purple Haze.
Purple Haze.
Much
Who would be
Haze.
his tag team partner though?
I
If
don't know, he
it
never
was
tagged.
Nick.
I don't think it's Matt Nix, man.
I don't think
I think it's Saint Vengeance and somebody
Yeah,
else.
I love Pete.
I love Pete.
Pete's a good guy.
The semi penultimate, I guess, match day 1 for the GBYWN championship.
Day 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Henry Rotten is defending his GBYWN World Championship in a elimination chamber style match. It's not going to be in the side of a chamber, but it's the rules. He's going to be defending against Rad Hazard, Domi, or Ryan, or whatever he wants to call himself nowadays. Mike Wonder and your boy, Beast Snow.
I got a bone to pick with this match. How the fuck
Okay.
Mike Wonder be in this match?
I'm picking the final revival champion, B Snow.
I'm picking the only one that makes sense. Be Snow.
Makes
Come on,
sense.
The
pick
only-
my boys. Be Snow.
The only real worker in the match, B Snow.
Hey, Rad Hazard does GTS.
Man, yeah, I get booked by a creepy YouTube guy too.
Also going with the Snow.
Look, Mike Wonder, he's fine for this match. I don't care. Should it be Hack?
Yes. Absolutely.
What's Hack doing?
Not in that match. It could have been like, dude, it could have been a lot of people. I like Mike.
Mike's a good guy, but is he gonna show up?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't wait to see Mike Wonder. Like, I can't wait to see him. It's gonna be hilarious. I doubt he's gonna show up though. I doubt like 75% of this what we just read off is gonna show up.
This is gonna be a solid match.
Yeah, the boy's gonna win it.
Mike Wonder, though, good brother, wrestler. Already beat him up once. We can do it again. And the main event.
I was in that match that you beat him up in.
What?
I was in that match that you beat him up in.
You were the young boys, the Job Squad, right?
Top Squad 2.0.
Mike Wonder was not in that.
Yes, he was.
He was.
It was me,
Was he
Mike Wonder,
really?
Olsen, and the Scharnhorst brothers.
Oh my god! I didn't know he came for that.
Yeah.
Huh.
He lives
Man.
with Rick and all them.
He lives in he lives in Florida now.
He's
You think I
fucking-
could still? You think I could still gorilla press you, Jake?
No. Absolutely not. I don't know. I just got a gym membership today, so I'll be ready to go by next weekend.
I can tell. I can tell by how easy it was for you to sit up in that chair.
And all right, the main
Got a
event,
full 5 minutes in me.
that's all you
That's all you
need.
need.
Jacob, don't throw up in the middle of the match.
Oh, I
No,
won't.
do. I don't think you'll be the only one.
I don't think so either.
You're not even going to be the biggest person there.
I won't be. I won't be. Have you seen Senefonte?
He's lost some weight.
Has he?
He's looking good nowadays.
Good.
Yeah,
Speaking
him
of
and
that,
Sick Rick have been walking.
Speaking of that, the main event for day one, 15 years later, Marcus Centofonte taking on Sick Rick.
Senefonte.
Who won the last one?
Marcus.
Oh man, this one's tough.
Man, what's the day two?
Who knows?
I'll say Rick.
I'm going
I-
Senefonte because promoter should put themselves over.
Rick. Stop. Rick's gonna hit him with that hatchet driver.
It is.
Hatchet Driver 4.
Mickey was gonna hit me with the fucking drunk bitch driver.
DBD 2024. Hatchet driver 2024.
Man, I think it's gonna be Sento, but I think it's gonna set up for something because just feels that way.
What did Rick used to call that move?
What?
What?
The hatchet driver.
The hatchet driver?
Yeah, Hatcher Driver 2. That's what I've always known it
I
as.
thought there was something else that he called it.
Hatchet driver! Like that? Is that what you meant?
Me? No.
Cody, you going for Marcus? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Jordy?
Marcus.
I'm going with Sick Rick. It's his show. He's gotta, he's gotta put himself over.
That's why I don't think he will.
One last ride.
Marcus is passing the torch to Rick, and Rick is gonna throw it on the
That's
ground.
what torch?
I'm gonna
This
throw
is
it
the
on
last
the
show we're
ground.
ever gonna have.
Yeah, right. I'm bringing ICW back.
All right.
If you bring CW back, you know what's gonna happen.
I'll be in the gym every day.
What? Somebody's gonna get hooked on crack cocaine and sell everything we have.
Somebody's gonna blow fire out their mouth and destroy the venue for everybody.
Just another super show. Revived.
Yeah,
Part one.
ICW, just another super show.
So yeah, that's
Just another Midwest extravaganza.
that's the day one fights for It's Not Dead Yet, September 28th. Don't know about day two. Maybe that'll be decided on
Next
I'm gonna
week.
be honest.
Day two.
I expect there to just not be a day two.
I'm thinking that Rick did all this shit for day one, so that everybody else is just like, we'll just like if they want to wrestle, they'll wrestle, but like
Well,
he doesn't have to.
I'm basing this on the last show we did,
Yeah,
and I cannot remember anybody. I didn't talk to everybody like that hard that day, but I know me and Snow wanted to wrestle. Rick did not want to wrestle at all. He did not want to do it.
I wanted to wrestle the person that I got booked to wrestle.
Did you wrestle Pete or that was day two?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
The original match that I was booked in, I did not want to wrestle him.
I don't even know. Was that when I wrestled Pete or DeMorris?
Same weekend. Same weekend you wrestled Pete.
Okay.
My first match was like me, Rad, and somebody else versus 3 people that I don't know.
I mean,
And then Devin big leagued Rick and said, nah.
A big league Rick for you.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Or somebody did it because I didn't do it.
No, I told him you were wrestling Pete.
Hey, I'll wrestle day two. I don't care. I got the stamina.
I don't have the stamina, but
Cody, we've already went through this. You had the best bookings out of all of us.
Literally.
yeah, I don't see you having wrestled Tony Sheets
Did it every week.
every week.
We only had like 5 people on our roster. We weren't ICW. We didn't have 40 people like a fucking.
We only had
Match
4
Brothers
people.
roster.
Every person had at least 3 other gimmicks.
How many people use their other gimmicks? Me and Tyron?
Hey, I use my gimmick every once in a while.
Oh my god. Yeah, you did. You wrestled as Louis Chop for 10 seconds every 6 months.
Damn, just out here letting everybody know who I am. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
So hard to
Hey.
tell.
Me and Jeff Soul Survivor put on a clinic once.
Yeah. Because his about said something. He couldn't breathe through his mask.
I don't. You couldn't, but I just remember there was one time him and I wrestled as Soul Survivor and Louis Cha, and he gave me a fucking underhook DDT, and I just landed on my fucking head and just stayed there for like a good 10-15 seconds on my dome.
Louis Chaw's good, brother.
He is.
Yeah.
He went bobbing for apples and got choked out.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Bobbing for apples when my mouth was closed. Yeah, because I can't open your mouth in that mask.
Oh, man.
Probably why you lost.
No,
They
he
held
won.
me in. They killed me. That's how Louis Chaw's last ever. Whatever. Last time he was ever seen. Last time he was ever seen. Murder.
All right. Well, it's time for everybody's favorite, Jordi, to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole episode.
Everybody's favorite.
It is everybody's favorite.
All right, I don't believe you. For the record, Devin is not getting fired. He will be here next week to give
Thank
the
you.
news.
I
Also,
was just saying, if I do, it's not my fault.
but you're not, so it's fine. You're okay.
All right. Okay.
Also, Cody's not going anywhere. He's not on his way out. He will also be here next week, unless he takes time off again. For the record, RDC World's DreamCon has been around since 2018. And they just had their 6th convention in July.
That's dope.
Really want to go. For the record, Batman is not the first fictional character to get a Hollywood star. He will be joining the likes of Alvin and the Chipmunks, Bugs Bunny, Godzilla, Rugrats, Shrek, Tinkerbell, and 13 others.
Oh,
A couple of those, like Alvin and the Chipmunks, though. Like, really? Like, come on. Of course, Shrek would get. Why wouldn't Shrek?
Shrek is hilarious.
I'm going to veer off topic for a brief moment. There's a YouTuber I've been watching. And he just does like random fucking challenge videos. One of the challenge videos was he went to ShrekCon. Or Shrek Fest, whatever.
Shrek Fest.
And tried to win all the challenges. There were 3 challenges. One was a costume contest. He dressed up as Lord Farquaad.
Okay.
There was a roaring contest to see who could roar the loudest, scariest. No. And there was an onion eating contest.
No.
Jordi, I'm not lying to you. It's in Wisconsin.
Get out of here.
Wisconsin.
Fact check it.
Of course it is.
Jovi's house.
And to end the night, they all watched Shrek together.
I about said something mean again. I'll wait till we're off the podcast.
I wonder where that house smelled like.
That's all I had for you, boys.
Thank you. So, you know what? It's time to take it home. Go follow the podcast on Twitter X at TOPTERTA, where we post updates to the podcast. We post, the links to where you can watch, listen to the podcast. Subscribe, please, to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@TOPTERTA, where we post the video episodes every week, every Friday. Beautiful. Go subscribe there, or Devin might actually leave because of...
Oh, did I say wrong? I'm sorry.
Can't keep up with his stature.
Can't keep up with stature, you're right.
Even if I became wildly famous like The Rock,
Too late.
I'd never leave you guys.
All right. You can listen to us on Spotify. Maybe Devin is forcing our producer to put the videos as well on there, so you might see the video episode up there.
This fucking guy.
Follow, rate us over there, please. And I'm on the Twitter X. I used to be on TikTok until someone, just took all the stardom away. So I'm on TikTok too at the Beast Snow as well.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at wise_talk_.
You can find me on the Twitters at tgingerbeardman. That's it.
_ I'm just Jake. Jordi, I posted it in the general for you to see. It looks like the last time they did it was 2022. But they did it for 10 years.
Well, it's a good thing Shrek 5's coming out next year, so they'll be back.
Can't wait.
Well, you can follow me on Twitter at SexyDevyB, or you can follow me on TikTok. I did just have a Funyun eating video get 66,000 views.
That's called going viral.
At DevyB or DevyB5, I don't know. You can pull them both.
Yeah, too good for us now.
But here I am, not being too good. Theoden loved his sister, Theodwyn, dearly. After she and her husband both died, he adopted her children Eomer and Eowyn as his own. He had a son, Theodred, whose mother, Elfhild, died in childbirth. Theoden became king after the death of his father in 2980.
No, but that's eventually.
Oh, yeah?
I always do love these facts.
Yeah.
I'll miss them.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
So, from all of us at TOPTERTA, and from our super mega star TikTok influencer Devin Bliss, I'm just going to bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Goodbye.
Oh, bang. Nothing like a sugar-free Mountain Dew. I'm gonna start drinking soda like this.
Chronically,